everyone, this is Dr. Alex Tubio. Welcome back to my channel. If you could please comment, like, and subscribe especially, I'd really appreciate it. Today we are here with the ALLIE BROOKE. Hashtag handle will be right over here. But today she's coming in with a lot of things. We're going to go through a whole x-ray, initial consultation, everything, and an adjustment. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be awesome. How long have you been dealing with the lower back stuff?
Since being postpartum, 100%, and then probably worse as time has gone on.
Okay. How long ago was that?
So almost a year and a half ago.
Almost a year and a half ago? Okay. So 1 year. So a year and a half ago, how often are you having the low back stuff? Is it every day?
Every day.
Okay.
Like everything I do. I feel
consistently, constantly, everything?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not good. How would you describe it? Is it like a sharp pain? Is it a shooting pain?
It's like, it's there all the time, but then when I'm holding her or lifting things, it's a sharper pain, and then especially when I'm in the gym. That's why I stopped going to the gym.
Yeah.
It's because like squatting and stuff, I realized I feel like was definitely the wrong thing to be doing.
Yeah.
And I'd get tailbone pain.
Okay.
Does that
no,
like...
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
A scale from 0 to 10, with 10 being the worst, what would you rate it at its worst?
Well, like at the worst, while squatting, probably like an 8.
An 8, okay.
But
how about when you're not squatting?
Not squatting, I'd say like a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Do you ever have any burning pains or anything like that? Is it hard for you to sit in cars or anything like that?
I feel like misaligned in cars. Like I always am leaning towards one side because I feel like that's where I'm always carrying her. So I always feel misaligned, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So everything just kind of shifted one way than the other way. Okay. So with that type of pain, whenever you are sleeping, right, whenever you go to bed, do you experience the pain? Does it ever wake you up?
That's the worst part. For the longest time, I've been a stomach sleeper.
Yeah.
And I Googled it, and apparently it's really bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
So as soon as I found out it was bad, I had to like force myself to sleep on my back and like wake myself in the middle of the night to sleep on my back, and things started getting a little bit better from then on. But definitely sleeping on my stomach, it was like curving me in weird spots, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
So that was painful.
Well, it's good that you're making an actual effort to try and sleep on your back. What other activities in the gym does it help, or does it hinder you from doing?
I feel like really strained doing overhead stuff if there's like weights involved, because I feel like it's kind of putting a lot of pressure down there. So literally the only things I was able to do is more isolated exercises without hurting my back. Yeah.
So you weren't kidding whenever you said that you really needed this.
Yeah.
With like the gym stuff.
Because gym used to be my thing, a way to like relieve stress and to get away from mommy even for an hour. And then the minute it became painful to go to the gym, I just stopped going, and then my life kind of deteriorated after that. So
here's a good thing, is the fact that since you are still young, right, things are able to move so much easier than to say if you were in your 30s or in your 40s or even your mid-20s, things don't move as well. But since you're 19, right? Yeah. So you can still move a lot of these bones back to its original position, to where it was. But what we have to do is really break down a lot of the musculature that's surrounding the spine, that's around the spine, get everything moving again, so that it can actually have the right environment to move back center again. Right. So that's why whenever I go through adjustments, and Ken can attest to this too, but it's not just only the adjustments that makes the difference. It's traction units, it's vibration plates, there are exercises that you have to do outside of here, a whole comprehensive view. Because if we just rely on the adjustments itself, you're going to be in the same position that you were, 3 months from now, in the same position, and I don't want that. Right. Well, let's go to your headaches now. And you're experiencing one every single day too?
I think they're very dull, but it's just mostly at night. And I think it might even have to do more so with just being so fatigued and tired. So I don't think it's, because I was thinking maybe it could be tied to like muscle tension and stuff too, but I think it might have a lot to do with just the fatigue that I experience.
Okay. How long ago did you first start having the headaches?
Probably after having her. I mean, it's kind of all around that same time period.
Sure. Okay. How about the fatigue issues? When did you notice that? Around the same time?
Yeah, because once you become a new parent, then there's that, and then it's almost like everything compounded on itself.
Sure.
Because you're fatigued from being a new parent, and then the bigger she would get, the more sleep you'd get, but then the more lifting I would do.
Right.
And so that just kind of compounded on itself.
Okay, gotcha. Now, do you have migraines? Do you,
No, definitely not.
No migraines? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just at night, right? You experience the fatigue. Do you experience the fatigue throughout the whole day?
Yeah, for a long time I was experiencing like a lot of brain fog. Like I
Okay.
literally couldn't focus, couldn't bring myself to focus
Wow.
on things.
Yeah.
I think the gym, having that be removed from the equation even was a huge part of that.
Absolutely. So when somebody has fatigue issues, I don't know if you have allergy issues, but you also have brain fog, a lot of it's coming because I'm pretty sure, not even looking at your x-rays just yet, that there's something that's going on in this neck region where you don't have that curve, and it's pressing on these nerves that are going to, say, your thyroid, which helps with the energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so also...
That even affects that part of the
Yeah,
body?
exactly, and that's how it transcends, is that it's more than just the muscle part of it, right? Today, I think we're just going to do the x-rays. I'll show you exactly what's on the x-rays, and then just give me maybe a couple of days to look at the x-rays, go through it in depth. That way, I can devise a good treatment plan for you, and then go from there.
Yeah.
All right? Sound good? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This curve right here is supposed to be at a 43-degree curve. You probably can't see it on the camera, but 43-degree curve, you want it to have that nice shape. Whenever you're looking at this also, the reason why that curve is so important is because when you have this curve, this is a normal curve, that's the way the anatomy is supposed to be set. Also, the discs right here in between, you can see how nice and tall they are. Right?
Wait, so that's not me.
This is not you. I'm referring to this first. So
I was like, hey,
that looks good, right? Yeah, this should look good. This is just a reference point so that you see everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull this down so you can see everything, but I want to explain to you that this is the way it's supposed to be, right? You have that curve like this. Your atlas bone, there's one thing that sits up like this, right? This portion right here should be a 31-degree curve, right? You don't want this to look like that instead, because if it starts to be flatter, this brain stem running through here or right in through here that controls a lot of the other functions, subconscious functions, heart rate, respiration rate, sleeping patterns, fatigue issues, that's controlling a lot of that stuff, starts to be diminished and decreased by a good bit, right?
I've gone to a doctor before this, who did like acupuncture and that kind of thing. And I feel like she was kind of treating some of the symptoms, but thyroid was like what she deduced
Picked
all
up
my
too?
problems
Yeah.
to be from, and that's what she was really focusing on treating. But
Right.
this was never obviously a part of
No, exactly.
practice, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because wow.
Because here's the thing, everything, that thyroid is controlled by what? Your nerves, right? The nerves that are coming from your spinal cord that branch out from the back of these vertebrae. And if this is putting applied pressure on that spinal cord, it's not allowing the spinal cord to really flow the way that it's supposed to, that thyroid isn't going to be functioning at its full potential. Any questions?
No, just like it's like, okay, how do I? Like you're
Yeah.
That's what you look at it and you're like, wait, that's me right now.
Right, and along with the treatment here, along with exercises I'll give you outside of here and stretches outside of here and things that you can do to also stabilize a lot of this, you're going to be in a much, much better position here in the future.
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
This is exciting.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get you adjusted today. I'm going to be very gentle, very light, see how your body takes it, and then after that, we'll go on from there, and then next time you come in, I'll tell you what I think a good treatment plan would be for you, and then we'll start.
Sounds good.
Sounds good? All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to have you go face down. Now, before you go face down, just want to pre-warn you, this table will pop up underneath of you, and what I mean by that, it's going to sound a lot more aggressive than it actually is. I'm going to show you anyways.
Okay.
All right. It's not as bad as it really seems.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. So you have like more control of.
Right. All right. So I'm going to have you go face down, but what I'm also going to have you do is that when you go face down, you're going to look up towards the wall this way.
Okay.
All right. Here, so that's that curve that we were talking about from that L2, L3 region to that T9 region.
So crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally tell where it is.
All right. So let's start right here. You ready? I just want to make sure the table is tensioned properly. So there's a lot of tension right into this region. What I'm going to do is put an arthro stim. Now this arthro stim is just like a massage hammer, just like this. All right. I'm going to be placing it right on this region right here, just to loosen this area up first.
Wow.
How does that feel?
Cool.
Does it hurt at all?
No.
No, you're good? Okay. Yeah, so a big part of getting this corrected is to break down a lot of the muscles right into this region here, between that T9 and L2 region. Because of how tight it is, if we left the muscles the way that it was and then try to correct it,
It would just push right back.
it would just push right back, and sometimes it wouldn't even make a change at all.
Wow.
Because your body's just trying to hold it right there.
Uh-huh.
That's why.
Because how long has it been holding it there?
Mm-hmm. Start right here. I'm going to press right here, all right? This shouldn't hurt. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale out. Awesome. Good. Good. A little crazy, right?
I really don't. It's funny. Like, I feel like this is almost better than without one because it's not as forceful like on your actual body.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to adjust it where you still feel the cracks and everything and the pops, but especially in the first few visits, I don't ever adjust the way that I would adjust somebody if they've been adjusted so many times, right? Because your body is still tensing up. It's still getting used to really how I'm adjusting it, because everybody adjusts differently too. So we just want to make sure that we're taking it in a very systematic way, in a way that's still healing for you, but also doing the right things. Okay. I'm going to press right here now, okay? I'm going to have you take a deep breath in right here. Exhale all the way out. Good. I'm going to press more of this right side so that it goes to the left here. Good. How did that feel?
Feels good.
That's okay?
Yeah.
All right. It wasn't too bad? Good. Any too much pressure?
Nope.
No? Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to have you go on your side, and then you're going to face me first. Okay. Actually, I take that back. Face the other way. I lied to you.
Alright.
Okay. So I'm going to have you scoot forward to the edge of this table, just like that. Keep going. There you go. And I'm going to have your head back just like that. And then you're going to actually interlock your fingers like this, and you're going to place it right over here. Good. All right. I'm going to bring this up just like this here. And I'm going to hold your shoulder right there. All right. So I'm going to adjust this right hip right here. I'm going to be really gentle. Take a deep breath in right there. And exhale all the way out. Good. Awesome. Good.
Oh, it wasn't painful at all. I feel like that's what everyone does in their chairs. And they're like,
Yeah. How
but
was
you
that?
did it the right way.
Yeah. Go on the other side now. That wasn't too bad, right?
No. Actually, that felt really good.
Good. All right, so this is going to be the second one. What I'm adjusting here is now the L4, L3 region. Perfect, just like that. I'm going to be contacting right a little bit up here. Okay. So this is where that curve starts to break to this left side here. I'm going to push it. So it's not going to be the most comfortable, but it's doing what it's supposed to. Take a deep breath in one more time. Exhale out. Good. Good.
That was okay.
That was okay, right?
That was okay.
It wasn't bad.
No.
Okay. So we're going to adjust the neck now. Really going to focus on the atlas. I didn't show you the atlas, I meant to, but it's rotated to that left side, so I'm going to start from the right and then go the other way. But first I'm going to adjust the C4, C5 region here. That mic's on, right, Ken?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How much you going to put your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right in through here. You feel that there?
Mm-hmm.
Turn your head. Now tilt your chin up higher. Good. Now just relax to your right more. Good. That wasn't bad, right?
No.
All right.
I feel like you just never get used to it.
And this portion right here, this is that atlas region.
Yeah.
I'm going to adjust this right here. It's going to have you tilt your chin all the way up. Good. Now relax a little bit more. Awesome. Good.
Oh.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Go ahead.
Wow,
and
you
sit.
can immediately feel like what you did.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Good.
I feel like
Yeah, stand up for me. See how that feels. That's just the first adjustment, so.
I feel like loosened because of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good.
It feels
Feels
good?
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to feel it right away?
You
I
can't.
kinda do.
Yeah, you can't.
Is that mental, maybe?
No, you absolutely can. It is one of those things where you can feel it right away. There are times where, because here's the thing, whenever you get adjusted, endorphins also shoot out also.
Yeah.
So you can feel the relief a little bit, but it can have that lasting relief immediately, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Crazy?
you.
Yeah.
That
Try
was
to
awesome.
bend down, see how it's feeling. Because, I mean, there's still a lot more to be done, but...
I mean, it just feels like looser, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shifting.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Because that's what I'm always doing. I always feel like kind of shifted.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, the difference between this adjustment and then other adjustments is the fact that you did get the x-rays.
Yeah.
So we know what areas we're supposed to adjust and what areas we're not supposed to adjust.
Mhm.
Because with those curves, you know, if your curve was going to that left side like this, if you were to push this curve going this way, you would extend that curve even more. And that's what you don't want. Right.
Wow, because I've actually gotten adjusted, I think, once or twice,
Mm-hmm.
but without x-rays.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of thought it was a red flag.
Yeah. That's why I never recommend anybody to go to a chiro that doesn't take x-rays. That's hard.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, because we can only do so much in feeling how a body is, how the curves are, and if they're not there, if they are there. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to tell you if you're going off how many degrees to the left or how many degrees to the right, or if you had that break in your curve in that neck. I would have never known. Right.
I like that it's a science. So you're like, okay, this is how many degrees. This is how many degrees we have to get
Yeah.
to. That's awesome.
That's how it has to be.
Wow, because like as a patient, you feel like, okay, there's goals and there's
Yeah.
ways to get there,
Right.
not just, oh, you're a little slouchy over here.
Mm-hmm. It's not just
Yeah.
trying to even you up and look at you. It's more of a systematical approach in getting somebody better and focusing on the curves, because I mean that's what it's all about, honestly.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in. If you haven't followed her yet, please. I don't know why you wouldn't have followed her already, but it's what's the handle?
It's at ALLIE BROOKE.
At ALLIE BROOKE. Really inspirational stories that she's given out there, single mom. So if you can relate, it's awesome. Seriously awesome. I was watching a few of her videos. It's really, really cool.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
you.
So until next time, guys, make sure you comment, you guys like, and subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you later.